Hello, Patriots. Time to get on track. Let's go!
On track.
Hi, folks. I'm glad to be back with you today. Stevie B was a little bit under the weather for a while there and had to take a little siesta. But I'm back full force and I'm ready to rumble. So we're gonna get right down to it. I know we're gonna dwell into some conspiracy theory shit today. I want everybody to bear with me here and remember back to the 2020 election when the greatest crime in history occurred when they stole the election with Sleepy Joe, the head of lettuce auto pen guy there. I believe Trump let him do that because I was watching all the videos, all the rallies he was having, and he was drawing 50, 60,000. Everybody was going crazy. Everybody was united. Everybody was ready to go. Here's this idiot, head of lettuce, sitting in his basement, and he's campaigning from his basement. He can't draw flies to a picnic, and all of a sudden he comes up with 81 million votes. But every rally, Trump says, watch the cheat. They're going to steal it. They're going to try and steal it. They're using COVID. They're going to use... He knew what was coming. He knew what was coming down the line, and he trapped them. They walked right into his trap. And that's going to become... Down the line, that's going to come. That's going to come. But we don't care about an arrest here or arrest there, a couple of meaningless arrests. They're going to expose all the fraud in all these states.
Shift.
They're going to expose all the fraud in these states, and they're just going to keep brick by brick by brick taking care of business. But never forget, Trump's in control. Not the deep state anymore. Trump's taken over, and America's going to lead again. And everything's going to come to fruition with all this. And it's not just going to be a simple arrest here and there. We don't care about that. We hear people talking about that stuff. He could have put the military. He had the power. He knew they were going to cheat in the election. He could have put the military at every polling place in America and stopped all that shit. He let him have it. He let him do it. So we, the people, could see how truly evil and sick these people are. I mean, we would have never known that they were going to weaponize the judiciary. They were going to weaponize the FBI. They were going to weaponize the justice system all the way through. All the three-letter organizations were all weaponized. Fake news propaganda was off the charts. That's all it was. They were trying to take free speech away from us. They were trying to push gun control bullshit on us. Just so many things. Christianity. They were assaulting Christianity. They were assaulting the PTA moms trying to go to the school board meetings and fight for their children. It was just all that corruption's just, we've seen it all. Now we know. Now, come 24, the election in 24, what they try to do, moving on into it, they tried to get Trump arrested. They tried to put him in jail for 300 years. They tried to get him taken off the ballots. And then none of that worked. 34 indictments, not a one of them stuck. None of that worked. So what they try to do, they try to assassinate him. Because the deep state is not going down easy, folks. And it's not just here in America. Anybody thinks it's just Obama and Clinton and Soros. No. This goes far deeper than that. This is NATO. NATO's corrupt. He's exposed that in this Iran deal with the Strait and stuff. See, the deep state controlled the oil, so they controlled the price of oil. So now, with Trump in control, Trump's in control of the oil. He took it out of Venezuela. He's in control. He's in control of the world fossil fuel industry. He shut China down. China's neutered. China is in. He's run them out of the Panama Canal. He run them out of Venezuela. He run them out of Cuba. He's running them out of Iran. So he's working behind the scenes like we just have to open our eyes and see that this is a long process here. This is not just here in America. And I think now that he's winning, we've got to look forward to what he's going to do in America. I think he's going to dismantle the deep state around the world. NATO is going to be neutered. He's no longer going to be in NATO with all them cesspool countries that all overrun by them. The new NATO, in my opinion, we'll see if it comes to fruition, but it's going to be the Middle East and it's going to be the Americas. I think that's going to be our new NATO. And he's going to get out of NATO because NATO, there's the other thing, their last resort's going to be to try to push World War III. That's going to be the next thing. And it's all going to go through Ukraine. And all those European nations are going to be behind it. And they're going to try and drag America into it. Trump ain't going to do it. Trump and Russia are going to be allies. And he's going to drag Russia further away from China and bring him into America's side. And when you forget World War II and in them areas, Russia was our ally. And I think I believe that's a lot of what's gone on in Ukraine is they're doing a lot of dirty work with the bioweapons labs and stuff. And I don't know. I'm just so excited for the years to come. This is just going to come tumbling down on this cesspool deep state. And we, the people, got to stay strong. We got to hang in there together. Can't listen to all this bullshit they push around because we are united. And we don't have no colors and creeds and no political affiliations. None of that shit. We are one nation under God, MAGA. And we control the oil now. Can you think about that? Now we control the price of oil rather than the deep state. Deep state fleeces the world by controlling the oil. They wanted to control the oils. Now they push that Paris Green New Deal shit. And what they do. So they raise the price of oil to astronomical levels. Nobody can afford gas. And then everybody, you got to get one of them electric automobiles. And you got to get solar panels. You got to get wind so the wind blows. You can't watch TV. Honey, we can't watch the football game tonight. The wind ain't blowing good enough for us. I mean, just keep your eyes open, folks, and keep your eyes on the prize, and that's the 24 or 26 midterms. We got to win them because we need control of the Congress, both the House and the Senate, and then the really good things are going to come. And what I think we're going to work on right now, I really truly believe that Trump's going to push to flip California. California's just so messed up. They're so off the rails. That whole West Coast they're out there. And they're controlled by all these evil deep state Democrats. And they're getting the goods on them. They're going to take them down. Swalwell's just the first of many that's going down. As for today, I think that's far enough we can go. We'll dig in tomorrow. And again, thanks for watching. I appreciate all my MAGA patriots. And don't forget to press like, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow. And never forget, slow horses and fast women will keep a man busted. Stevie B knows.
Subscribe.